Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot reading for the week of June 19th to the 25th. First, you have the hyena spirit. Wow. This spirit honestly does not come out that often in readings. I'm also seeing the half moon here. So that is really interesting. To me, it feels like there is something in the works. Something that is really building up momentum, or it seems like a simultaneous thing here, because this could be the moon growing or getting smaller, and I feel that it is both for you, Cancer. There is something exiting your life and there is something building a lot of momentum towards your life. So it's like something or someone is walking away and something or someone is walking towards you, and this feels really exciting. Also with the hyena spirit, I feel like you're kind of in this wild type of energy, this kind of raw, animalistic, just going off of your instincts, flying off of the seat of your pants, whatever that saying is, and just going with it. I feel like this sense of raw acceptance for what is coming into your life, and it's interesting. I'm also seeing a sense of like you're coming out of a chapter that was really difficult for you, and I feel like it's like your hair's all messed up, you're really wild, it's like you've just been through this battle. And it's like while that battle is finally gone and you're starting to try to recover and like regather yourself, this whole new exciting journey and blessings are unfolding like so shortly after. It's a lot to keep up with, so hang in there, guys. This is going to be a really exciting week. Next we have to the sea. Okay, some of you guys might literally be going to the sea or the ocean or a river or a lake, some type of body of water this week to recharge, to rest. I'm seeing here this sea, this ocean, it is really healing you, and we see like a hidden face here in the sky. I'm seeing an emotional clearing, a huge clearing of your energy. Definitely make time to go visit your local body of water, whatever that may be. Send a blessing to it, whatever it is, a creek, a river, a lake, an ocean, the sea, whatever is closest to you. Go and visit that space this week, recharge, and allow it to heal you as you heal it. Send it your blessing, okay? Send your love, send your blessings to protect that body of water, to make sure it always stays clear and clean and healthy, and allow it to heal you as well. You know, if you can, go swimming in it. If it's safe for you to do that, go ahead. Go swimming, go boating, kayaking. Get physically into the water this week. I know that's such a specific message, but that's what we're seeing here. Okay, get your body into the water, even if it's not like physically submerged, you know, in a boat, going over a bridge, even like taking a walk on a bridge. Like if you live in a city and you have a big bridge that goes over a river or something, have you ever tried walking on that and just like pondering life and then just connecting with that river? You know, I am seeing here a very specific message of like get into the water or get on the water. All right, interesting. And the number 7 is sticking out here, so that may be significant for some of you. By the way, is it going to be Cancer season? When does Cancer season begin? If it's your birthday this week, happy birthday. I believe it's on the 21st, right? Or the 24th? Anyways, we have courage coming out. We have courage. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. You're not going back. You're not going back to the way things were. I feel like one of the biggest life lessons for Cancerians, anyone with significant Cancer placements, is to not allow people to walk all over you, to walk all over your feelings and to use you, because you're one of the most giving lovers that there is out there. And I feel like that theme is really coming in strongly for you this week. You're having the courage to stand up for yourself, stand up for what you believe in, and stand up for your own proper treatment, you know, whether it's in work, you know, going up to your boss and demanding a raise, or saying, listen, I'm leaving because y'all didn't appreciate me while I was here, or standing up to an ex that tries swooping back in, someone's trying you and you're standing up for yourself. Let's just put it like that. I feel like you're very firm in this newfound self-love, which is wonderful. So we're going to get into your tarot this week now. 9 cards, 3 rows of 3 as usual. First card out for you is the Hierophants. Lovely. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of spirituality for you this week. Lots of epiphanies coming through to you. I'm seeing spirit guides really connecting to you as well. We see him pointing up here to this white dove. I feel like a lot of breakthroughs are happening when it comes to your personal relationships and how to have healthier relationships for you. Also, I'm seeing here assistance from the universe. Okay, this is an interesting message. The universe and your spirit guides, your ancestors, are sending you some type of blessing or assistance at this time to make your journey easier. Also, some of you guys, if you have any type of mentor in your life right now, whether it be a therapist, a coach, even just like a parent who gives you really good advice, someone who you look up to, a role model, I see you really connecting with them strongly this week. If you do not have that, you're going to find one this week. And I'm actually seeing a very specific message here. Find your role models. Whatever your goal is in life, write it down right now or think about it. Leave it in the comments. Okay, what is your goal in life? It could be anything. It could be to be a successful business owner, to have a healthy marriage, to have, a certain promotion, a certain income, whatever. Find yourself someone who has already done that, who has already been the best in their field at the goal that you have in mind, and make that person your idol. Make that person your messiah. Make that person your shepherd who will help show you the way. Life becomes so much easier when you have a mentor who has already succeeded at something that you want to do. Look to that person and see the steps that they took and literally just follow in their footsteps. I'm seeing a vision of a deep blizzard snowstorm, and the snow is like 2 feet tall. Somebody already had to go out in that freshly snowed land, and they worked really hard to establish these footsteps. Instead of creating your own footsteps and working like 3 times as hard as you need to, literally just follow the footsteps of that person. Have you ever walked in the snow before? If you haven't, I'll tell you how it is if it's deep snow. If someone walks ahead of you, you literally just put your foot exactly where their foot was, and it makes the whole process a lot easier. The person who is paving the way, who's the first at anything, always has to do the most amount of work. Anybody who is the oldest sibling knows this, okay? You're the one who had to, try everything out for yourself and pave the way for your younger siblings. I'm seeing here you finding someone who already, I almost dropped the card, who already has been there. Find that role model. You don't have to do everything exactly how they did it, but I mean, you already have a path that is known to lead to success. So just follow that right now. And then when your mind is like extra focused and has extra energy, you can find ways to make it your own path. Find ways to make it your own little adventure. But I mean, in the meantime, it'll just be so much easier when you have this mentor who has been there and done that. And that's why people like literally pay for coaches, life coaches, therapists, because these are people who have already studied this area that you're looking to have expertise in. They've already been there, they've already done that, they already have experience. And also that can explain why sometimes it doesn't always work out for you. You have life coaches and therapists who suck because they simply don't have the personal experience. They can't relate to you. They can only listen to you. You know what I mean? So it's good for you to find someone who has walked the path that you're looking to walk, okay? Themselves, first-hand experience. Second card out for you is the Ace of Swords, a brand new beginning opening up for you. Brand new communication, I'm seeing that very strongly. A brand new type of relationship. I'm seeing here a vision of like, just like a trickling of romance for some of you. You could be flirting with someone you already may know who may be like a, I don't know, already established, but I'm also seeing here like also brand new communication for a lot of you as well. So there could be some dating if you're single. Otherwise, I would say this is showing me like clear-mindedness and really, really sharp focus on something that you're trying to manifest here. This could be a new beginning, brand new job, brand new relationship, brand new friend, etc. Beautiful message when any ace comes out in a reading upright like that. Third card out for you is Strength in Reversed. Interesting. So there is like a conversation that someone is not willing to have, something that they have to dive a little bit deeper into and ask, what am I doing wrong here? that's a conversation that needs to be had. And it's interesting because this comes out right underneath courage, and look and see how they're like literally the same card with the lion and the woman there, an angelic woman. It really represents Archangel Ariel. Yeah, it really represents this ability to stand up to what is uncomfortable and have difficult conversations and focus on what you need to improve upon. What do I need to be doing better to achieve my goals? You know, it's easy for us to have a bit of an ego and say like, I'm the best in my field, I'm the best at what I do, I have such high emotional intelligence, I have everything to offer a relationship. It takes true courage to say, okay, maybe I'm not the best. What can I do to improve? So with the Strength card in reverse, I am seeing a need to do that. Or, you know, that area is kind of coming out somewhere. You could be dealing with a Leo as well. I just saw. I'm just seeing here this interesting need to just have a difficult conversation. And I just noticed this snake here as well, which is a very medicinal type of animal, shedding old skin. You know, it just feels to me like there may be something from the past that wasn't fully spoken about, you felt unheard about, it might not have been fully wrapped up. I don't know, we have to see the other cards. We're gonna get some clarity on that. Second row out, your fourth card, we have the Nine of Swords in reversed, and it says despair and cruelty. Now, this obviously is not a good card. Despair and cruelty, great. No, it's not a good card. This is a card of being emotionally overwhelmed. You may be having some sleep issues as well. I feel like you're getting real sick of this energy though, and you are looking to break out of this. Let's see what the next card is to see if we can get more clarity here. We have the Knight of Swords in reversed. Okay, something I want to say here this week. Try not to avoid your emotions by overworking, okay? Being so hyper fixated on a goal or on a new start or on just like tasks, busying your mind up with tasks that you're kind of suppressing your own inner emotions, because those emotions will come through in your work, in your relationships if you ignore them. So I'll give you the perfect example. Let's just say you had a really difficult breakup with someone and you never felt like they truly listened to you. You never felt like you truly resolved the issues that caused that breakup. If you just dive back into the dating world again, into a new relationship, you start new communication, as we see with the Ace of Swords, and you haven't done that inner healing work, all of this despair, cruelty, all of these emotions are simply going to carry over on into the next relationship. And that's when you get into a system where you kind of just like end up manifesting the same thing over again, just slightly more evolved and elevated, to incorporate the things you did learn previously. So what I'm seeing here is try not to jump into anything too fast. Take your time on this healing journey. Take your time to fully process something, release something. And it's interesting because recently in a lot of my readings, I've been getting this message that sometimes if you're not over an ex, if you're not over something that went wrong in your past, the best thing you can do is to get into something new and to meet someone new and have yourself realize like, oh my gosh, like why was I so caught up in that? And you know, it's interesting because that message has been coming through a lot recently, but I'm seeing the exact opposite for you right now. And I'm sorry if that's confusing, if I might have said that to you in a past reading or something, but I'm seeing here, it's like, take your time with new beginnings right now. Try to keep processing what happened. So like I said, it's that hyena energy. Something's exiting your life and you're still disheveled from it, but then something's entering at the same exact time. And it's like, take your time with this transition. Try not to jump so head first into this new thing that's coming in without fully processing what is leaving your life. Does that make sense? If it makes sense, comment it down below. Explain this to me a little bit. Like, what is this new beginning that you have to take your time with? What is leaving your life that's leaving you disheveled? You know, it's okay for you to take time to make this transition. You know, take time to like regather yourself, fix your hair, breathe deeply, let the adrenaline kind of leave your body, process what happened a little bit, and then slowly begin walking with this new person, this new situation that is entering your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a very specific vision here, like something's exiting while something's coming in at the same time this week. try not to jump into the new thing without processing the old thing too fast. You're gonna have to do both simultaneously, it feels like. Sixth card out, we have the King of Pentacles. Well, this can show what's new and coming into your life. It's someone or something that really values you, okay? So if it's a new job, they're going to pay you high. They're going to really value you. There's going to be opportunities for growth. If this is a person, they could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Again, it feels like a new energy, so keep that in mind. And this is someone who truly values you. They're here for the long run, which is why you don't have to rush and dive into this. There's no need to have a fear here that if you don't dive into this headfirst right now that they're going to leave. Like, I would say avoid having an anxious attachment style here. Avoid jumping into something so soon. Also, and I feel like we're going back to that go to the sea message here. There's a lot going on, so when you get into this water, it will just calm your mind and help you process everything leaving in your life. There is a spirit nearby you, physically nearby you, of water, okay? And this spirit is calling out to you at this time saying, please come to me and let's heal together. And if you can, it would be nice if you could go alone. If you have anxiety going out alone, like I do, just bring someone else who understands just hanging out in silence and just relaxing, you know what I mean? Like, just have a relaxing time in a boat, or swimming, or floating, or I don't know, walking over a bridge or something, just sitting by the water. I don't know. I feel like you need to get in the water though. I keep coming back to that. I am seeing here this week, if you make time for that, it will help make this transition more smooth. This spirit that is physically near you, I can't name it because there's so many people watching. You know, it could be an ocean, it could be a sea, it could, like, you all have different spirits, all right? But all of them are water involved and all of them are calling out to you. So it'll help you make this transition and be more accepting to this new beautiful energy that is coming through. Very long-term energy, very prosperous as well. I'm also seeing an increase in finances with the King of Pentacles, so that is fun. Third row out, we have oppression with the 10 of Wands. Yeah, there's a cycle that's ready to end. And I feel like the longer you keep holding on to it, the longer you keep allowing it to weigh on your mind, the more you'll feel oppressed, the more you'll just stay in this energy. And I believe we had a message come out a few weeks ago for you that was like the universe saying, you can stay in this energy, you can hang on as long as you want, we're not going to rush you. And I'm seeing that message again. It's like, you still can stay and hang on to this thing, but notice how nothing's changed since we last told you that. Like, this situation isn't going to improve. It's not going anywhere. And I feel like this is talking about a past person, place, or thing, or something that you're still kind of stuck in. Like, if it's a job, you're still at this job, waiting for them to hire new people, waiting for that promotion, waiting for that raise. And Spirit's saying, remember like 2 weeks ago when we got this reading, and if you were subscribed back then, and we said the same thing, you can stay here as long as you want. It doesn't mean it's going to change. You know, we're not going to push you. We're not going to rush you, whatever. That message is coming through again. It's like, yeah, nothing has changed, as we said. And still, it's like you can stay in this oppressed, despair energy where you're being treated cruelly for as long as you want. Stay in this comfort zone as long as you want. And I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being genuine. Like, stay as long as you want, but the situation is not going to magically improve. You know, you have to be the one to take this leap of faith here. And yeah, also I feel like once you do make that leap of faith, you might have already, there's going to be like a shadow period afterwards of you just kind of like resetting, healing from that. And it still might be on your mind all the time. You still might be having dreams about it. And that is what the water spirit is going to really help you with, clearing that away. Okay. 8th card out for you is love. Love. 2 of Cups. Love. Yep. To me, for a lot of people, this feels like there's someone new coming in, and it's like really weird timing because you might have just gotten into a breakup or some type of separation, or you're going through a big transition in your career, or maybe you literally just moved, or you're planning on making a move. It feels like the timing is really weird here. So yeah, I don't know. You love it though. So again, don't jump into something. Make sure that you fully make this transition and then jump into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're literally in the middle of planning a move and then you meet someone awesome and you find them really great, don't just cancel your whole move just because they're great. You know what I mean? Like, keep doing what you're doing. Keep making this transition, and the messages will be clear for you, okay? The sign here, the message is to keep doing what you're doing. Keep letting go of this past and gently allow this new energy to emerge. naturally. And then we finish off with the 10 of Pentacles in reversed, wealth, right underneath that King of Pentacles. Yeah, so interesting. I'm seeing a move for a lot of you guys. I'm also seeing here like a change in job for a lot of you. And I'm also seeing, there's a lot that I'm seeing. I'm seeing kind of a change in relationship energy. Something that you thought would last longer or that you'd be at longer is exiting your life. So for example, if you had a job that you really saw yourself working at for like 20 years, you might be exiting that at this time. It's just not going to change. It's not going to get better for you. Same thing with a house. Like, and it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Like maybe you just saw yourself living in a certain house for like 10, 15 years, and then suddenly you get a new job, and now suddenly you're planning this move, and suddenly all these things happen all at once. I'm seeing something like that. Same thing with a relationship, you know, you saw them forever, you broke up, whatever, and now it's like, okay, this transition is happening. It's really here. So there's a huge transition happening seemingly all at once. So overall, the vibes are pretty good. I'm excited for what's to come for you, Cancer. Definitely visit this body of water this week. I can't emphasize it enough. It will heal you. Communicate to the spirit of that body of water. And just imagine all of your emotional energy that's left over from yesterday, left over from past stuff, just being shed off and purified in this water. It'll be so healing for you. And oh my God, all the stress from it, just let it, like, ooh, that's why I'm saying get in the water. Like, let it, like, just be washed away from you, even if it's just on a boat, like, and you're moving forward, all of that energy shedding back and being left behind you in the water. And then give that water spirit a blessing. Okay, thank you guys for joining me. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus this week to get the fullest overview of the week ahead, and I will see you for the next one. Bye bye.